creatures, and welcome to the Midnight Shadow Show. I am your host, Professor Anton Griffin, and tonight we have a very special treat for you. We're going to show you a shocking tale of a defrocked priest who attempts to bring Satan himself back to life through the body of a 16-year-old girl. That's right, we're going to see this wonderfully creepy horror film with scenes so hideous, so terrifying you've seen nothing like it this side of hell. This is a film based on Dennis Wheatley's fascinating novel, To the Devil, a Daughter, and it stars one of the superstars of shock himself,
Richard Widmark.
Yes, hello, Dan-Dan. It's nice of you to come to work today. This is Dan-Dan, my assistant. But actually, Dan-Dan, I was speaking of Hammer Film's very own superstar of shock, the personification of all evil on the screen, and Saruman the White and Count Dooku to a legion of young fans, Christopher Lee.
Has the movie started yet? What'd I miss? Has Christopher Lee appeared yet? Did he say anything? Why don't you say anything, you stupid man? Sorry, Professor. We got a quality film here, and I get really excited about quality films.
Yeah, we'll talk about this later, Usher. In the meantime, night creatures, let's enjoy To the Devil, a Daughter, starring Denham Elliott, Richard Widmark, Nastasia Kinski, and of course, Christopher Lee. And we'll see you all a little later. Usher, you are not on time to welcome our audience tonight. This unhealthy fixation with Christopher Lee is starting to affect your work.
Look, I'm sorry. I'll welcome them now. Welcome James, Shane, Gilbert, Kim, Jim, and some loser named Joseph.
Okay, that's very funny. Look, if this keeps up, I'll have to demote you. And you'll have to take orders from me and Dan-Dan.
Sorry, it's just a Christopher Lee. Right. I will tone it down from now on.
Good. Well, I'll consider the matter closed then. To the Devil, a Daughter was made in 1976, and it was Hammer Film's attempt to cash in on the new craze created by Hollywood, the Devil movie. In the wake of films like The Exorcist, Rosemary's Baby, and The Omen, Hammer made this film. Now, it was based on occult novelist Dennis Wheatley's To the Devil, a Daughter. Now, this was not the first film they made based on Wheatley's work. They also did The Devil Rides Out and The Lost Continent. Now, this film stars Christopher Lee as Father Michael, a defrocked priest who decides to bring Satan back through the body of a 16-year-old Nastasia Kinski. And in order to do this, he has to do some rather depraved and nasty things. Of course, these are all an attempts to bring audiences in, because at that time, American films were very bloody and full of nudity, and there's a lot of that in this film, Night Creatures. Unfortunately, we won't see any of that here tonight on the highly edited Midnight Shadow Show. But nevertheless, in the film is, of course, Richard Widmark plays the occult novelist. Now, the natural role was for Peter Cushing to play that role, but Hammer felt that an American audience would be better received if Richard Widmark played the role. He's quite good in the film, although he just seems like he's going through the motions. Maybe he spent too much time at the ponies. He needs a paycheck.
This film also stars Denholm Elliott, who later plays Marcus Brody in Indiana Jones.
Yes, well, this film also deals with the very topical subject of selling one's soul to the devil for power. It's an age-old custom, and it goes back many, many, many years. I mean, look at Dr. Faustus or Robert Johnson. If you sell one's soul to the devil for power, you can get fame, wealth, fortune, and a smoking blues guitar.
Like, that actually happens nowadays. Like, there's contracts for your soul just lying around in the house.
Well, actually, Usher, I happen to have one laying around here somewhere. Let's see here. I used to have it on display during my exhibition days at the sideshow, but I moved it. What's this? It's an old man's journal about some gold. It's got, here it is. It was far too dangerous to have laying around, so I decided to pull it here. Very standard demonic contract for your soul, see? All you have to do is sign your name here, and write what you want, seal the deal with a drop of your own blood, as usual, and the contract is done. It's just standard old legal contract for your soul. Anyway, Night Creatures, let's get back to the Devil, a Daughter. Usher, let's pop some popcorn for the intermission, shall we? Fine, I'll just do it myself then.
Oh, Chris, I finally found a way for you to be mine. Christopher Lee will fall madly in love with Usher and make her his love slave. Sure.
So you pop it for 2 minutes in the microwave, right? Because I think
Hey, Mr. Professor, or as I call him, the man. Somebody sent these flowers, but I can't read who they're from.
Of course you can't read who they're from, Dan-Dan. You can't read. Let's see here. Someone with a very shaky hand. Oh, it's for you, Usher. Witchcraft has not a pedigree. 'Tis as early as our death, no breath, and mourners meet it going out the moment of our death. You bewitched me eternally. Christopher Lee? Wow, they're lovely, Usher. Christopher Lee.
Wow.
Ew! He's 81 years old. Do you know that? What am I supposed to do with him? Fade him? Push him around in his wheelchair? Do I look like Anna Nicole Smith? He could be my grandfather.
Dan-Dan, I think something very strange is going on here.
You said it, Professor.
Who'd have thought that Christopher Lee was into the poetry of Emily Dickinson? Yes, Emily's advanced rhyming schemes were in advance of their day, but her latter-day Puritanism doesn't translate well into modern society. Like a fly trapped in amber, Emily's poems are mired in the transcendentalism movement of the 19th century. I prefer, myself, the modern poets like Robert Pinsky, or the more edgy, soulful poets like Joyce, edgy, soulful Sutphin.
I think this is where you say something like, and now it's time for a brief intermission.
You can't, Dan-Dan, but all you night creatures watching at home can. Simply check us out on the Weird Wide Web at MidnightShadowShow.com and enter Professor Griffin's monthly horror trivia challenge. You can win one of these fabulous prizes. All the correct answers will be compiled and winners will be drawn at random. These are wonderful toys donated by our friends at Sideshow Collectibles. Check them out on the web at www.sideshowtoy.com.
Now wait a minute, let me get this straight. All I gotta do is go to www.midnightshadowshow.com, answer the horror trivia question of the month, and I can win one of these?
No, you are not eligible.
You work here.
Oh, well in that case, I quit.
Night creatures, check it out on the web. Every month there's a new trivia question. Good luck.
Greetings, my friends. I am Criswell. I see all. Since my earthly death, I have been on display here in Professor Griffin's Midnight Shadow Show, broadcasting my predictions each week from the incredibly hot state of Texas. I predict that you will go to www.horrorhost.com and will marvel at the proliferation of hosts of the macabre and denizens of the dark. Relive those glory days of television or discover what you have been missing. The future is ours. God help us all in the future.
Holy late night horror hosting! Hello, Splungeheads. This is Dan-Dan from Professor Griffin's Midnight Shadow Show, the one and only television horror host in the great state of Cannibals and Chainsaws, Texas. If you're watching this, you're participating in the grand tradition of late-night horror hosting and are part of the Horror Host Underground. Go to www.horrorhost.com and check out the things. Tell your friends, threaten your neighbors, and let everyone know that horror hosts rule. Splunge.
Creatures, I'm afraid that's all the time we have for this week's show. But keep those ticket stubs and tune in next week for the chilling, thrilling conclusion to the demonic classic, To the Devil, a Daughter. Oh, that's my private line.
Rock me, Amadeus.
Shh. Midnight Shadow Show, this is Professor Griffin speaking. Oh, sir, please, may I honestly say that all your films have been such a treat. Yes, she's here. Yes, sir. Yes, right away, sir. It's Christopher Lee. It's for you, Usher.
Hello, this is Usher. Yes, it's really me. He's squealing. What do you want? I can't hear you. Speak up. You want to take me to Paris? Fly me overnight for dinner? Look, Grandpa, I am really not interested. Please do not call here again. Good night.
Mr. Lee, since Usher doesn't want to go with you and you're stuck with an extra ticket while I'm available, why don't you contact me at www.midnightshadowshow.com or write me at profgriffin@hotmail.com. Huh?
Daniels, I am going to hurt you.
Oh, goody!
Well, until next time we meet, Night Creatures, at the Midnight Shadow Show. I can't believe you hung up on Christopher Lee. This is Professor Anton Griffin saying to you all, rest in peace.
Oh, splunge me, Amadeus!
Oh, shut up.
Oh! Da-dow, da-dow, dow.